Hi everybody, it's Amy. I am here today with practical, helpful tips for your kitchen to make life a little bit easier, simply easy in your kitchen. So today we're going to talk about pineapple. I love doing fresh fruit for my family, and a lot of people look at pineapple and refuse to do it because they're like, oh, it's hard to cut up, oh, it's a pain, oh, it's difficult, whatever it is. So I'm going to show you how we can do a pineapple super fast so that all of you feel like we can actually do this. And of course, as always, right tool makes the job very simple. So I've got my chef's knife, any long knife this will do. This is an 8-inch chef's knife. Quick little knife tip for you. You always want to choke up on a knife. So Pampered Chef makes it easy. You just take your thumb, you put it right on the logo. You take your forefinger, you put it opposite of your thumb, okay? So you're actually on the base of the blade, and then you wrap the rest of your fingers around the blade. So this gives you total control over your knife, and you always know where your knife is. If you're holding it like this, you don't, and it's easier to get hurt. So let's do this, and let's see how it cuts through pineapple like nothing. Did you notice that? And watch it again. So cool. We're just gonna take this and, oops, didn't go down up far enough. And it just cuts through like nothing. Now, a couple of things I want you to notice. Do you see how it's a little bit yellow on the bottom of this pineapple? That's one of the signs of a good pineapple. The other thing is when you flip it over, you can kind of smell this a little bit, and it really smells like pineapple in the store. The third thing is that when you look at the leaves, kind of take a leaf and see if you can tug it out. And if you can tug it out really easy, and of course I already tugged out a bunch of these, so yeah, no, it's not wanting to tug. But if you can tug it out really easy, which it did before, but I think I took all the ones that tugged out easy, it's ripe. And if it doesn't tug out easy, then you need to let it sit for a little bit longer. Okay, so now we have this big huge thing, and Pampered Chef has an awesome pineapple wedger. So we take our pineapple wedger, and we put the flattest, most even part down. This part I did a little crooked up here, so we'll do the crooked part on top. That's key. And you know, now you're looking at this. I'm pretty tall, most women are a little bit shorter than me. We're having this up on a counter. It's hard to get leverage because most women don't have a lot of strength in their shoulders. A lot of their body mass is in through here. So I have a tip for you. This is the coolest tip, and everybody goes crazy when I share it. We're actually gonna cut this pineapple into thirds, and once again, watch what happens when you have a really, truly good knife, how you can cut through even something as fibrous as pineapple like it's butter. So. All right, so now we're gonna come back. We've got our 3 different pieces, and we're gonna take the pineapple wedger. We're gonna center it because I can see that middle core. By the way, that middle core, you know what? You can actually take these when you're done with this, and you can actually freeze them. And it's really good when you have a cold. You can add that to water, and all the goodness of the pineapple that's really good for colds and helping healing sore throats will actually come out into the water, and you can drink it. So it's really good. Anyway, but you'll notice now the pineapple's much lower. It's easier for me to wedge. And you notice I did a rocking motion. Don't go straight down. Do a rocking motion. It'll work real better. Now it doesn't look like it went all the way through. It's totally okay. Now we take the cover. So we have a protective cover because basically my wedgers are all knives, just in a different shape. And you'll notice the cover has kind of a pattern here. So we're gonna take it and we're gonna fit it into the same pattern, and we really have 2 half moons. There we go. So we're gonna take this, I'm gonna grab a fork, and we're just gonna pop out, look at that, a half moon, so cool. Another half moon. And let's set this aside. And now we're gonna take, and most of you actually have Pampered Chef apple wedger. So we're gonna take the apple wedger, and I love this part because, you know, why not have multiple uses for multiple tools? And we're just gonna pop it out, and we're gonna let all the pieces fall out. And now I have the start of my fruit salad, or just a bowl of pineapple, or whatever I wanna do. So I love the fact that I can use multiple tools, or tools for multiple different jobs, and just pop them all in here. It makes doing the pineapple really fast. Now some people say, well, what if I have a really big pineapple? All right, and here's that extra piece you're gonna throw in the freezer for when you're sick. And what if I have a bigger pineapple like I do in this particular case? You have a couple of different options. One, oftentimes I'll just take one of our little tiny paring knives and I'll just cut that out and eat it. The other option is to use our kernel cutter, which most people use for corn on the cob. And I'm just gonna take this, and I'm gonna go ahead and shave the pieces out. I don't know if you can actually see this, but I'm literally shaving the pieces out. Yum. And getting all kinds of pineapple. So this is great for like a pineapple salad or just a snack on or whatever you want to do. But you can do this whole thing in just minutes. And oh my gosh, this is so sweet, it's so good. All right, so now you're done. Let's say you've done all the pineapple. And now you want to throw this in the fridge, but you don't have a lid for it. Pampered Chef actually has silicone stretch lids. They come as a set of 3. This happens to be the large. It's going to fit this pretty bowl that I have right here beautifully. I'm just going to pop it right on. I throw it in the refrigerator and I'm done. This also can be used for in the oven. Actually, silicone is oven safe. So I can actually put this on a bowl that's oven safe, put it in the oven, and I pop open this steam vent, and now I can actually cook, I can bake, I can do whatever I want. So very, very versatile and very, very helpful. That is it. If you have any questions, post below, but I hope you found these practical helps for the kitchen, and especially some of the different ideas for some of the tools that you might already have that you can use for different things. Very helpful today. Thanks, everybody.